Thank you for this, anyway. Thanks for this opportunity, mate. Does
No
mean a
problem
lot,
at
mate.
all, mate. Sorry we couldn't make it happen last Sunday, but obviously with our set getting moved forward, our schedule got a bit tighter and press went on longer than I thought, and then it was time to start getting ready to hit the stage. So
Yeah, the signal was terrible, wasn't it?
yeah, it really was all weekend. I had a lot of people complaining they couldn't get any signal.
Yeah, I tried. And plus, I didn't know where the Gauzy. It was my first time filming that stuff, so I had no idea where I was going.
Yeah, how'd you enjoy it?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good.
Did you do any other interviews?
I met Miss Buford from Saxon.
All right, cool.
So that was really good.
Yeah, nice.
Only problem was I couldn't be heard very well because it was so loud.
Right.
I had another van playing sort of in my ear, like, so Miss couldn't hear me very well. So this is why I said let's do it on Zoom.
Yeah, no
This
problem
is
for me,
easier
mate.
early.
I've taken 10 minutes out from the office so we can get this done for you.
So you're the lead singer anyway, is it?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just,
I thought you were. I thought I recognized it.
yeah.
You're quite impressive on stage when you're up here.
Well, I mean, I'm 6'6", so I've got to have something.
Yeah, no, but I will say it was like, yeah, you really get the crowd going.
Yeah, that's our plan. It's like, as a band, I appreciate it. I'm not the best singer in the world. I'm not Bruce Dickinson or Rob Halford or anyone like that.
Yeah,
But what I can do is, try and get the crowd involved, make sure everybody has a good time. And that's what we've always tried to do throughout our career.
yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I'm in a band myself, right? And I'm a singer. And
Yeah,
like, I'm not the best singer either. Like, but
yeah.
to me, I really enjoy it when I'm on stage.
Yeah, that's it. It's about letting your hair down. I mean, if you don't do it for a living, then that sort of 45 minutes to an hour that you get on stage is your release valve. That's where you have to enjoy yourself and get all your frustrations out.
Yeah, so for you, it must be great to get paid for what you really love doing.
Yeah, it is absolutely. I mean, I've been fortunate with Orange Goblin. We started this band in 1994, like seriously in 95, and we didn't think we'd do any more than a couple of demos and some local shows in the pubs and things, and it just sort of snowballed from there. We got a record deal, got taken on tour by a band called Cathedral in '98, and went around Europe on a nightliner, and then it grew from there. We've been all over Europe, been all over America, Australia, Japan. It's a fantastic way to see the world.
That's really mad, like, because you don't expect that to happen, do you, when you initially start? Like,
Yeah, you don't expect those sort of things. No, exactly. Well, I mean, we were lucky that the band took off at a time during the '90s where there was a lot of focus on what people called stoner rock at the time.
yeah,
And we got caught up in that sort of wave. There was American bands coming over like Monster Magnet and Caius and Fu Manchu, and they'd always ask us to support them in London. And over here we had ourselves and Cathedral, Electric Wizard, Welsh band called Acrimony, who were fantastic. And then, it went from there. We always realised that we weren't really a what you call a stoner rock band. We were just a straight up hard rock heavy metal band.
yeah, you are heavier than that. So I do know that. But it goes to show about the community, doesn't it? The friends we make through the metal community. And
Yeah,
it shows what the metal community is like to us.
it's an amazing community, and I think a prime example of that was I'm not sure if you're aware, but 2016, Christmas 2016, the Team Rock uh, people that do Metal Hammer magazine, Classic Rock magazine,
Yeah.
Prog magazine, and the radio station there, they all got told that the company was going into liquidation 5 days before Christmas. So my wife and I, we started a fundraising campaign just so we could try and raise some money for them to have a nice Christmas with their families.
Yeah.
It escalated so quickly that we raised something like £90,000, and that's testament to, like you say, the community and the spirit there is within the heavy metal fraternity. It's I mean, growing up as a kid listening to heavy metal, you're always considered like an outsider,
Yeah.
or the weirdo, that strange kid with the black t-shirts and listens to the devil's music and that sort of thing. But between us, we know who we are, we know what we're about,
It's
and
very true.
I think you'll find we're the nicest people in the world. It's like what considered normal people are the ones that go and cause trouble at football matches and things like that. You see
It's
them fight,
very true. And despite the aggressive lyrics sometimes,
yeah,
you
you
never
see.
see a fight that the metal on
No,
something.
I've never been to a metal festival and seen an incident with any trouble.
Yeah.
It's trouble free. Everyone's there to have a good time, enjoy the music, and get along.
And I suppose that's why I started this documentary, really. Just me as a disabled person, but I have always been treated fairly. But then I got into metal, and all of a sudden, people were caring about me. So they were helping me to the front row. They were doing all these things, you know?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, heavy metal. There's no discrimination. There's no judging. Doesn't matter what color you are. Doesn't matter where you're from. It's we're all in it together. So everybody's happy to help out and get along.
Yeah, like for me, I suffered like a fair bit of mental health. I mean, obviously because of my condition, it comes with the territory.
Yeah,
But I never felt alienated in that community. I've listened to metal in general. It's always helped with my mental health. I
yeah.
mean, have you ever suffered?
No, no, not really. No, no. I've been lucky in that respect.
You know what I mean? What you do really does help people like me. So I'll
Yeah.
be honest with
I
you.
mean, it's when you tell me things like that, Reese, that makes it all worthwhile. Because we've had people get in touch with us and tell us that our music's got them through some hard times, and those sort of things. That's worth more to me than any record sales or any sort of accolades you can win or awards and things
Yeah.
like that. To me, it's about doing something that means something to somebody, and that could be one person or it could be hundreds, thousands, whatever. If you're getting through and you're making a difference to someone's day and someone's life, then you're doing something right. And I love that about metal.
Yeah, and that's also another reason why I want to make a documentary of this type. Like, I mean, I'm a disabled rights campaigner, is what I do in my spare time. But I've always thought about how metal has helped me in that
Yeah,
sense. And I kind of want to take away the stigma of metal as well as the
yeah.
stigma of disability.
I mean, I understand what you mean. That it is therapeutic in a way. It's there's within heavy metal and the confines of hard rock. There's always something to suit your mood. If you need something aggressive to vent some frustration, you can. If you need something uplifting, you can find that. If you need something a bit melancholic, then there's something for everybody there.
That's
And
what I
it's
mean. It's such a vast area of music, isn't it?
yeah, and people that aren't into it, they just think it's a load of noise and a load of people shouting down a microphone and no one can play their instruments. But the majority of musicians that I know
Well, it's
are
so
far more
skilled, to be
talented
honest.
than most.
Yeah, that's true. All right, my last question to you then. What does metal mean to you?
Metal to me is it's life. It's a way of life. It's more than just a form of music. It's a definition of who you are. It's how you live your life. It's your code of conduct. It's how you dress. It's how you present yourself to people. And you don't have to be aggressive to represent metal. Like I say, metal comes in all shapes and sizes, shades and colors, and there's elements of everything inside metal. There's classical music right through to funk and jazz and heavy metal is, like I say, it's my life, it's my way of life. That's why when people criticize it or think it's some sort of joke and make fun of it, I take it quite personally. It's something that bonds me. It's made me friends throughout my life. It's given me a career. It's given me the opportunity to travel the world. So I owe a lot to the heavy metal community and heavy metal in general. So I'm grateful for it, and I hope that in my very small way that I've given something back to it.
Yeah, of course you have as well. Yeah, but, no, thank you for that. That was great, my friend.
It's my pleasure, Reese. Absolute pleasure to meet you, and I hope this all goes really well for you.
Yeah, of course it is. Thank you.
All right, mate. I'll speak to you
Bye,
again soon.
man. Bye,
Cheers. Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye.